Hello guys, and welcome to Drake and Corin's Corner. Today we're going to be playing a game called Spintires. It's a simulation game for these off-road logging trucks, and it's an award-winning game for its engine. It's got a special engine for the way that the textures in the water and the dirt form around the wheels of the truck and around the contours of the truck. It's really rather cool, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm also testing out my new microphone setup. So we've got the left ear, and we've got the right ear. Left, right. So I hope you guys enjoy. I got these two new microphones. And I also play with a very wide screen, as you can see. I've got the triple monitor set up, so hopefully you guys appreciate the wide angle view of this beautiful game. Of course, it sacrifices on other angles, but hopefully you guys don't mind too much, as this is just an ASMR video first and foremost. So I should probably be whispering with that in mind, but I'm just going to try it without that and see if you guys enjoy it nonetheless. It is quiet after all. So I'm going to put some big wheels on this puppy. As you can see, the default wheels are for pansies. And I'm going to switch to a garage carriage so that we may get some points when we find our next garage. So the point is to basically unveil this entire area before you do anything, and then after that you can start logging lumber to the objective points. So in this map we have to map out our travels, and I've done this before, so I'm just gonna map out where I'm expecting we need to go. And here we go. And as you can see, the camera mode is outside of the truck. Oops. Let's put some all-wheel drive on. Okay, so we're stuck. So as you can see, the camera mode is all outside of the truck. There's no inside view, so you have to just deal with the outside view, but you wouldn't want to be on the inside view because then you couldn't see where your wheels are going. So as you play, you'll understand why that's the case. So I'm just going to switch into manual mode here. If I'm in manual mode, I'm able to use my differential lock at the bottom left of the screen, which helps me get out of these tight situations at the expense of using more fuel, which of course is a limited resource. You have to refuel your truck if you run out at the refueling station or stations. Usually there's only one. So as we cross this bridge, we're gonna turn right soon. I'm going to disengage the differential lock as we're not stuck anymore and we don't need to waste all that fuel. And I'm going to re-engage it. We've got the left ear and the right ear. Sorry about that. Tippy. Okay. I'm just going to turn the game down a little bit because that's very, very loud. It's pretty low already, so I'll adjust it when I do my editing. So now we can disengage the differential lock and the all-wheel drive as we go down this mountain at top speeds. distance isn't very, very long, but you can see the distance on the right. It's kind of as if a mist or a fog is fallen over the land. And these hairpin turns might not look so challenging when I do them, but when we have logs attached on a trailer, this can be quite difficult, so I might not want to come up this way with some logs. I've done it before, but it was not pretty. And that's one thing about this game, is it's very unforgiving. If you lose your logs, you're pretty much at a loss. Either you get a crane to put the logs back on, which is a challenge in itself, or you go and fill up again if you didn't make it too far. I gotta be careful here, otherwise I'm gonna fall off the cliff. And while I'm going down this stretch, I'll pop in a second gear at the bottom right, which allows for a higher speed, but it also means I could stall the truck, which wouldn't be good. And then I gotta start it up again, and it's not the worst thing, but it's annoying. We should be approaching our next cloak, or our first cloak rather, and there it is, of course. So there's a bit of a rocky patch that we're going to avoid at the expense of these trees. It's kind of an ominous looking tornado type of animation. And now on our map it's revealed a bit of an area here, but as we reveal this area too, in this area we'll see even more. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to go do this, and that's also where the garage is, which is why I want to head that way as well. So we're going to engage our differential lock and all-wheel drive as we go through this rocky patch, and hopefully we don't get stuck. And we're going to go up this steep hill, and hopefully these trees won't get in our way, or rather won't stop us. We know they're getting in our way. You can see the garage is on our HUD at the top left, and we're going to be there in just a moment. And I can probably disengage my differential lock and all-wheel drive now, since it's wasting a lot of fuel. And as we approach this garage, we'll be able to unload our garage points. Now that we've unloaded our garage points, I want to go get that cloak. So I'm just going to back up here. And head this way. once in a while you have to engage the diff lock to be able to get over those tough trees. Now that we've got that guy unlocked, we should see a little bit more of the map, and of course we've unlocked a fuel area. But I want to go back, because there are some trucks back here that I need to unlock. There are many different trucks in this game, and they all have different purposes. That orange truck can be used for logging, but to me it's to be used for mostly fuel expeditions. So bringing fuel to a truck that's run out of fuel in the middle of a logging run or something like that. And I don't know, I guess I just say that because in the game the orange matches, and they always have, the orange truck is always attached to the fuel. But these other trucks, the green truck that I'm driving here, could also use fuel or bring fuel around, and the orange truck could bring logs around, so they can be used for different things. The blue trucks are kind of weak. They're B-class trucks, and you only use them when you're in a pinch, but on occasion you can use them to just tow behind one of the bigger trucks who's carrying a long load of trailers, and then it can tow one of these blue small trucks with a short load of load of logs. And that would add up to 8 points, which would only require 1 logging run as opposed to 2. So sometimes you can kind of get away with that if you get really lucky. It's tricky to pull off, but so now I would like to return to the garage here, because once I get back there I can refill on garage points and unlock this garage over here, which is closer to the lumber and generally closer to everything else. So that's priority right now. I apologize for the lag we seem to be experiencing. A little bit of video lag. So I think stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna stop the video here, and I'll record a part 2 where I just whisper, I think. This has been a good test with just a normal voice, but I would like to get back to a whisper, just in case this is a little bit too loud for you guys. I don't want to record too much into the video. I'd prefer to get feedback first. So, thank you guys, and take care.